Let's do some drawing again today, guys. I was actually going to do this on my sketching channel, but I haven't got enough subscribers on there, so I'm unable to go live. So I was like, okay, I'll come try it out here again. So I saw another what do they call it, hack. So today we're going to be doing, or I'm going to be doing 5 steps to drawing a realistic eyes. So apparently if I use these 5 steps, I'm likely to draw a realistic eyes. And I did say in my previous life when I did a drawing, I said I was going to start drawing body parts. So today I am going to attempt to draw an eye. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Sasha. I like to share my real life moments with you guys, and I discovered sketching almost a year ago now. I haven't been professionally trained, so I basically just check what anyone is doing on YouTube or Facebook and I just kind of copy it. So that's what I'm doing today. So today I just want to try and perfect each and every body part. If I'm unable to answer you guys, is because I'm sketching, so I'll try and reply to anyone that leaves a comment. And let's be kind, let's keep it really kind of like positive, and yeah, so let's be mindful of what we say on here. So yeah, so I am going to be drawing a realistic eyes, guys. I have never done this. I literally just saw this last night, and I'm like, I've got to come and try it out. And because on my sketching YouTube channel I haven't got much subscribers, I did try to go live on there, but I was unable to. So I am going to do it on here. So feel free to ask me any questions, and I'm no professional, so I may not give you like a professional like answer. I just learn as I go. Hi Shana. Hi, how are you doing today? Today I decided to try my hands on realistic eyes. So I'm going to start now, and anyone that you're free to join me, and I'm going to be using Feeble Castle pencil case thing, a pencil set. I'm a bit nervous, guys, because I usually, this is my third time drawing live, and I'm kind of like nervous. I start up being nervous, but then when I get the hang of it, then I'll be fine. So I'm going to be using 2B pencil, because I think that's what the guy said on Facebook. There's a guy that actually showed how to draw realistic eyes. So he said use a 2B pencil. So that's what I'm going to start with. So yeah, so I'm going to start with that. Yeah, I'm good as well. Thanks, Shanna. I'm good. I'm a bit nervous though, but I'm good. I just want to like try and do this. So it says 5 steps to drawing an eyes. So I'm going to try and do that. Where are you watching from, Shanna? Are you watching from Sweden? I am in Sweden, so yeah. So yeah, so I'm starting with this, and I've got like my tablet in front of me, so I'm just going to be trying to copy what the guy is doing. So I'm using just the regular kind of like sketching paper that I got from, I think, Rooster. It's kind of like a discount shop in Sweden, and I'm using Feeble Castle Sudugum. Oh, South Africa. Oh, hi. I am originally from Nigeria, but I moved to England long time ago in my teens, and then from England I'm in Sweden now. So I will be using Feeble Castle, but I haven't been to South Africa. I'd love to go there. So I'll be using Feeble Castle Sudugum eraser, and I've also got this automatic long point sharpener. It's really, really good. I actually saw a review of it from someone on YouTube. I like this eraser because you can just dab and it just takes away anything that is on your paper. So this is what I'm going to use to try and sharpen my pencil when it starts to feel dull. I'll just leave it there, so in case anyone is wondering. I do like when I watch like other people's videos. I like if they explain to me the things that they use in doing their sketches. There's no point you just sketching and not explaining, oh, this is the pencil I used and stuff like that. So that's why I'm kind of like sharing that with you guys here. So I'll try and answer people as much as I can. But Shayna, thank you. Thanks for watching. It's interesting. So we're gonna start now. So I've got everything ready. Just the paper. My pencil was already sharpened from before. So he says how to draw a realistic eyes. I think everyone can see, right? So he says do like kind of like what do you call it? Like half circles. So I don't know if I should do it this way. Let me move this. Yeah, I think this way is better. So we're just doing body parts. So today I'm going to be doing the eyes. Let me try and move this to the center. I'm a bit nervous, but yeah. So I think it's light strokes to start with. So here goes, guys. I get so nervous doing this. So I think it's... Guys, I haven't had any professional training. I just look at what anyone is doing on youth social media and I just copy it. And that's how I've been learning. So this is what he actually did to start with. I'm just doing light strokes, so you may not see the light strokes because I don't want to like so in case if I need to erase. That's what I'm doing first. So he said it's 5 steps to drawing realistic eyes. Don't know if you can see it. Because the other day, guys, I drew like a girl. I used a hack as well on how to draw a girl by doing a love drawing. And then I did struggle with the eyes, guys. So I think that was why I was like, okay, I need to like go and look into how to draw eyes and body parts individually. And then that way maybe I can master how to draw the eyes. This was what he started with. So I can actually pseudo-gum it. I can actually erase it as well. Erase the parts that I don't like. So that's why I'm not doing like, I don't know if you guys can see. I'm not doing dark lines yet. I think my eyes is a bit big, but whose eyes is perfect, right? His is a bit smaller than this though. So I think I have to like try and... Yeah, his is a bit smaller. But then, does it matter though? It doesn't matter, does it? Let me see if I can just make it a bit smaller then. Because his is a bit smaller. So, go back in. Shayna, how is it in South Africa? Is it really warm? Does South Africa have the same weather as in like Europe? I know they say there's some part of South Africa that is very snowy, like it gets winter, right? Because I haven't been to South Africa before. So I'd love to. The safari and stuff like places like that. So yeah, so I'm trying to make the eyes smaller. You guys, so sorry guys, my phone is really annoying. It keeps falling off. Let me drop it down. It keeps falling off because I'm using the Samsung flip phone, guys. It's so annoying using this flip phone. Let me see if I can correct it. It's so annoying using Samsung flip phone, guys, to like do live. And I still don't know how to use my DJ Osmo Pocket 3 for live. I looked into how to go live on it today, but it looked very complicated and I just gave up on it. So with the Samsung Flip, it's kind of like very awkward because you struggle to find like a stand for this phone. There's no phone stands that fits the Samsung Flip, and even when you close it, there's still no, it's still too big. So always, I always start not being sure of myself. Don't know if you guys can see. If I go quiet, guys, it's because I'm trying to concentrate and I don't want to talk too much in case if anyone is following along. So this is the first step, he says, and then yeah, no two eyes is the same, innit? So the next step is, he says you need to add a tear duct to the football. So okay, basically this is like a shape of a football, and then it says add a tear duct on here. So I think I've made here very sharp, guys. I didn't get here right. I'm using like regular eraser as well, so I need to correct this part. Because apparently it's meant to be like this. And then it's meant to go like this. I get so nervous when I start. Suppose it's part of the learning. Where is this? I need to get like a firmer eraser. There's like a pencil. Because sometimes you don't want to clean everything. So, but this one helps tidy it up. This Fibo Castle one. Because here it's supposed to be like this. But then here it's supposed to be like an arch. So still haven't gotten it right. I think it's better now. It still looks very fat though, these eyes. I want to do it almost exactly what he did, but I don't think your eye is meant to be this perfect. So I think it's meant to be like a football, right? I just like to tidy up as I go so that I can see what I'm doing. But you know what? My eye looks really big, but I'm just going to leave it like this. So then he says add a tear duct. So it's gonna be here and it's downwards. It's like this. It goes downwards, so like this. It looks so easy when you see people do this, but it's not as easy as it looks. So yeah, so this is what he did next. So he said 5 easy steps to draw a realistic eyes. You do kind of like a baseball shape, if you guys can see that. And then you then add a tear duct, which is what I've done now. And then we continue. So yeah, so I think I've gotten this step right. And then let's continue. So that's that step done. And then he says you draw a outer kind of like your eyelid, right? So I'm just gonna do that here. Let's see if this actually works. The other one I did on Saturday, I almost gave up on it. Whenever I start sketching, I tend to just feel so nervous, and especially because I'm doing it live, I feel so nervous that I want to like pack it up. But then once I get the hang of it, it actually came out really well, guys. So if you haven't seen that this thing, the sketch that I did on Saturday, it's on replay on my platform at the Lindbergz. You can, go rewatch it there. And the reason why I decided to start doing this live is because like people around me sometimes doubt that I'm actually doing this sketches, because up until last year I didn't know how to draw. I haven't picked up, like I picked up the pencil last year and then I discovered I could draw. And ever since then, I've been drawing. I've drawn Mario and Luigi. I've drawn Tom and Jerry. I've drawn most of my favorite cartoon characters from when I was younger. Because my sketches are like sketches that tell a story. So he said to do that out there, and which I've done. So I'm guessing that's the outer lid. And yeah, so the next thing he says is don't draw the entire iris. So that's the inside eye balls, I think. So he said don't draw the entire. So what does that mean then? He said don't draw the entire iris. So I'm just going to do it here. So he drew like an iris in here. I think now I now know why this balls is or this is baseball is very small, because my iris is, oh god, this girl's eyes is going to be so big. So I have to reduce it, guys. I have to like go down here. If not, her eyes will be really, really big. So I have to reduce it a bit more here. I'm just going to draw a line here like so. And then, oh my god, what have I done to these eyes? I always start like this, guys. Always start making mistakes. Yeah, so her eyes is meant to be smaller. Or else the iris, I'm guessing that's the inside eyes will be too big. So I have to go back and give it kind of like a dome feel. Oh, I'm not getting this right. This is not looking good. Guys, it's not looking good, guys. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm just going to start afresh, guys. I'm just not feeling that. What can I do? I think I know what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to use something in drawing this, what do they call it? In drawing this stuff. That's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to use something in drawing it. Like, I'm going to use my sharpener to trace the line, the circle. I'm just emptying the sharpener now, and I'm just going to clean the side of my sharpener because I'm not getting the shape that he wants me to do. So I'm just going to clean my sharpener a bit so it does not darken the stuff. I think I'm going to use my sharpener because I'm not getting that dome shape. I'm going to do it this way. But then now it's going to be too small. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, so maybe if I do this, like this, just to get, maybe if I do this like this, okay. I think I just need to get the shape right. So annoying. Guys, so I had to start all over again with another paper. Then I just felt like I wasn't getting it right there. And then I'll use my sharpener again and I'll go down just to get the, this is just the empty of my sharpener. Oh, I'm so nervous. Yeah, so I think I needed that as a guideline. I needed that. Yep, it's much better now. So I think the trick is to use anything you've got in your house. Like I'm using the empty of my sharpener. So I just took the head off. And I suppose that trick worked for me. Because the other shape I wasn't getting right. Yeah, I wasn't getting the shape right then. So yeah, now it works. Yeah, now it works better. I just want to make hair softer because I think he made hair softer. So never be afraid to like start all over again. Like I just had to start all over again. I just wasn't feeling, I wasn't feeling that eyes, guys. So I think it's much better now, right? It's much better. So, but then I think I need to still go back in with this because it still feels a bit too big. So I'm going to go back here. I think I'm just gonna go back in like this. Yeah, and then just erase this. So this is basically trying to recreate. There's this person on Facebook that says you can draw a realistic eyes using 5 steps. And so I'm basically trying to do that and see if it works. On my platform, I like to try new stuff. I like to recreate stuff. I like to try hacks. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Sasha. Welcome to my channel. On our platform, it's all about positivity. So let's be kind. So I think this is good enough. And then it says draw the tear duct. So I think it goes downwards. Like so. I think it goes down like this. I don't think it has to be perfect because this is my first attempt. I've never done this. I've done the eyes when I was doing like the face I did on Saturday, but I haven't drawn a realistic eye. But I decided I will start doing individual body parts because they say practice make perfect, right? So if I carry on practicing, I will be perfect. So if you want to join along, you're free to join along as well. But I noticed that sketching helps relax me as well. So when I'm stressed, sketching actually, it really helps. And you're never too old to learn something new. So never think you're too old to learn something. Like if you think you can't draw, like I've always shared my story or my journey with sketching. So I think that's it here, dots, guys. And then he drew an outer eyelids, right? So we'll do that as well. So you just follow the lines that way. So that's the outer lid. I think maybe now it looks much better than this one. This was the first one that I did. I had to just start all over again, guys. And then he says don't draw the entire iris. Don't know what he means by that, but so that's like a circle in here. Circle is meant to be touching a little bit up there. I'm not really happy with these eyes. It's still like, oh, his is so small. Is there any artist watching? Oh, am I doing something really bad with these eyes? I swear my eyes looks weird. So I don't know, this eye still looks dodgy because in what I'm copying from, the space is not as big as this. So that's why I don't know what I'm doing. This is so wrong. So I think I need to go back. Guys, I'm getting so frustrated with this now. It's meant to be smaller. This always happens to me every time I start drawing. I'm just using my regular pencil to clean this line. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm just trying to do this hack on how to draw a realistic eyes. Damn, it's not as easy as you think. It's not easy drawing these eyes, or am I just... I want it to... You know what? I'm just going to leave it like this. It's just not easy. I want to get it as close to what he did. The guy that I'm copying from. I'm just not doing a good job. Okay, so I think this is small enough, because the gap between the iris and this on what I'm watching is very small, so I don't want it to be too big. So maybe I should do the iris a little bit, I don't know, like not circle. Oh, this eyes is not working. Guys, the eyes is not working for me. The eyes is not doing it, guys. It's not doing it for me. It's not... Why is my eyes not working? Guys, I feel so frustrated. It's just not working for me. Like, it's not giving me what I can see. Damn. I'm sorry, guys. I think today's art sketch is going to be so... I don't know. Should I start all over again? I don't know what I'm doing that is so different. Or maybe this is how it's actually supposed to be. I don't want to give up on this, guys. Maybe it needs to be lowered down a bit more. Damn. Maybe I should have started with the ear or something. This is not... I'm just not feeling it. But maybe I should just continue like this. I'm not feeling it at all. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much. I don't know. Is this how it's meant to be? I don't know. I'm lost. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to be a bit quiet. I'm just lost in this. Maybe to come out right. Maybe I should just carry on. Because I think it will come out right now. I think it will. Just clean the other lines. Hi guys, where you guys watching from? If there's anyone still hanging in there, I'm so sorry. This is not what I thought it. I thought it was going to be so easy. How hard is it to draw an eye? But I have no professional experience. I'm doing this for the first time, so bear with me. And I'm sorry it's not going smoothly, but I am learning, and this is my first attempt. I've never done this before. So bear with me, but I just don't want to give up, because that's the point of this, is resilience. Like, art and drawing has actually given me that that has taught me that you can don't give up on the art no matter how hard it is, and that's what I'm learning from this, is not to give up. I think that's a teardrop, and then he did this one above, which is what I've done. Yeah, I think this is more than enough now, but this shouldn't be sharp. It feels so sharp here. I think that's how I'm gonna do that one, but I think maybe this needs to be not perfect circle. I don't know what you call that kind of circle that is not really circle, like a baseball kind of circle. I think that's what he did here. So yeah, like that. I'm just doing like lots of strokes, and then I'll go back and retrace. Yeah, like that. Okay, it's not, I've just accepted now that it may not be exactly like his. So I said not the complete circle. And now I'm just gonna trace it. I think I'm just going to leave it like this. It's not, doesn't look right. Okay, so he said don't draw the entire iris, and then we continue now. Wait, now is he erasing it? Oh, are you kidding me? He meant, oh my days, I should have watched this from the beginning. He says don't draw the entire, oh my days. He meant you have to draw the, oh Christ. I didn't finish watching the whole thing, guys. He was trying to say don't do what I just did. Are you kidding me? I should have carried on watching. So he said don't draw the entire iris in here. So you have to like, this is just not going as I thought to be. Okay, so he says do kind of like a half eye. Okay. So what I did before is the what not to do. If only I carried on watching what he was doing. And this was what he did instead. This was what he did instead, guys. So think it's supposed to go like this. Not doing a good job with this, guys. Perhaps I should just watch this guy from the beginning. Not doing a good job. And I don't want to start all over again. Okay, so he said don't draw the entire eye, and this is what I'm doing instead. I think it will all come through in the end. Try to darken it. Maybe if I do, I'll start seeing light at the end of this very annoying tunnel. I don't know. And then he drew the inside circle. So I think that one is a complete circle in here. So I'm using a 2B pencil. So this one is a complete circle, I'm guessing, in here. So he draws a complete circle in there. That looks like a circle, right? And then what else? And then he draws, add a reflection, he says. Okay, so he adds a reflection. Hold on. Okay, so my God, he makes it so hard. How did I manage to do this without adding this here? So he said add a reflection here. So I think another circle here. Guys, drawing an eye is not easy, man. It's not easy, I'm not getting it. How is this supposed to be 5 steps though? So he said to add a reflector, whatever that thing is called here. Which is what I've done. Sorry, I know I shouldn't have done what I just did now. Don't know if you guys can see it though. So I'm drawing an eye in 5 steps according to the Facebook guide that I'm copying from. So then he draws another thing here, kind of like a bean shape. So he draws kind of like a shape of the beans. I don't know if any of you have done this sketch before of the realistic eyes. Oh, it's not as easy as I thought it would be. So he drew this. This my eye is looking very strange. So he drew this and then he starts to shade. I just want to be sure what he shaded with. So add the reflections and then you shade. So he's using the same 2B pencil to shade. So I'm going to use the same 2B pencil. To shade in here. So he said shade in here, which is what I'm doing. Art has taught me how to be resilient, guys, to be patient and trust the process. I did trust the process on Saturday, because on Saturday I had the same thing. I was so frustrated and I almost gave up, and I carried on and it worked. So I'm telling myself now that this is going to work. I just need to trust the process and trust the person that I'm copying from. So he shaded inside like this. I'm just going to leave it like this for now, and then he goes to the outer lid and does the same as well. So that outer lid that I drew, I think I need to make it let me trust the process, guys. Let's trust the process. So this was the outer lid of your eyes, or of someone's eyes, and it goes down like so. Let's trust the process. Now I'm getting worried that it's not going to be as easy as it says. So guys, I'm not a professional artist. Up until last year, I never knew I could draw. I've not been to any art school, just in case if you're wondering. I just copy from anything I see online. I just try and copy from it and try and see if I can draw it. And yeah, so he shaded here as well. Just going to follow exactly how he does it. Every stroke tells a story when it comes to sketching, I think. If you don't do it the right strokes, don't give it the right strokes, I don't think it works. So I'm just going to go with exactly how he's doing it. Okay, so no white. So he wants you to shade everything so the eyes doesn't have any white to it. So probably just light strokes like this. Okay. So So I'm using a 2B pencil still, which is what I suppose that was what drew me to this artist on Facebook, guys, because as soon as I saw him indicating the pencil that he used, I knew that this was the person I need to copy from, because there's no point you showing me how to draw something and I don't know what pencil you're using. Like, I've seen quite a few arts that I want to kind of recreate, but if I don't know what pencil you're using as a novice, then there's no point me doing it. So, but this one tells you. So thank you for doing this, whoever you are. You probably would see this and know that I'm recreating what you've done. I really like what you created, so let's see. So he says no whites, which is what I've done. Oh wait, he actually, okay, so he's shading it this way because he's going to blend there, because I'm getting sweaty palms already. So I've got my tissue. When I get nervous, I start to get sweaty palms. So I don't have like a stomper or a blending stump. I will order one from Amazon, and I can see he's using a blend stump here. So I'm going to use my trusted cutting board. That's what I've been using to blend. So I think that's what I'm going to use. So I've done this, and then let's see what he does next. So he blends it all out. I'm just watching, guys. Okay. Okay, so he blended it all out. So I'm going to try and use a cutting board, guys, for this, because this has worked for me so far. So he says the eye shouldn't have any whites in it. I don't know if mine is gonna work though with this. Just not happy with it, but I just don't want to give up. So he used a blending stump, but I've not got a blending stump, guys. So I'm just using this, and I know I can actually use tissue paper as well. So I can use tissue paper. And I've seen somewhere where you can also use a tissue paper, so I'm just going to try. I think this is enough. It's not looking like an eye though, but his too is not looking like an eye. So he says to use a 7B pencil. So this is the first time I'll be using another pencil that is not 4B, 8B, or 2B. So he said use a 7B. You can see I have not used this. And then he says to use the right pencil, which is 7B, and start darkening. So let me just watch what he did. How did he do that now? This is so quick. Okay, so use 7B pencil. Okay, so he drew kind of like here. He did this and he drew over it like this. To me, this is hard, guys. This looks really hard. So he stops. So I'm using a 7B pencil now to do this. And then darken it. Don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. If I'm quiet, it's because I'm trying to concentrate. So we're trying to draw an eye. This person on Facebook says it's a 5-step, which to be honest, my brain is, I'm not able to count the steps that I've done now. So maybe when I'm done, I'll sit back and reflect on what I've just done. But it says 5 easy steps to drawing an eye. To me, it's not easy because this is my second attempt now. I started with this one and then I just had to start all over again. So let's see what he did. So he shaded there. So 7B, this is the first time I'm using 7B pencil. So meaning 7B is a very, very dark one, guys. 2B is like the one you use for starting your sketch, I think. Because that's what I've been using more of. But this 7B one is very, very dark. So it's good to use another number of pencil. That is not the usual ones that I use. And it's good he's actually telling you the kind of pencil to use. So I started with 2B pencil and then now I'm doing this with 7B. And I'm using the Feeble Castle set. I got this from Amazon. Can't remember how much though. I first of all started by using the wrong type of pencil. I used to use like regular pencil when I started. It was really, really bad. Really bad. I have actually shown some of my sketches from when I started. And it was really bad. But you learn. And that's why I like sketching. It's all about learning. And one day you sit back and you think of how far you've been or how far you've gotten to where you are. So hopefully one day I'll be so confident. It's practice, right? So I've done what he did there and then he went in with this as well. But let me just see what he does completely. Okay, so he does there's a moon shape here. So he uses the same 7B to darken the inside of the iris. So it comes out like a moon shape. Yeah, it is like a moon shape. So I'm just darkening in here. To be honest, these don't look easy, but then maybe because this is my first attempt. So I haven't had a practice run. So this is my practice run, if that's what you call it. Don't know, mine doesn't look right, but it's too late now to go back. Mine looks like you can still see some whiteness, but then I don't know. He's using similar pencil. I don't know why mine is like that. But oh, I don't think mine looks is not round enough here. Okay. Okay, so I've done what he says there. Let me just accept now that it's not going to be 100% perfect. So the next thing he does is slow down. So he darkens the inside of the iris as well. I'm going to put paper here because my hands are like my hands a bit sweaty because I'm getting really nervous. Wow, I think I can see the eyes already. I can see it. I can see it already. So he does this with 7B pencil. Guys, if I can do this, anyone can do this. I've shared my backstory, and if I can do it, then you can do it as well. If you've ever wanted to draw and you've seen all these sketches and all this quick sketch online and you're like, wow, this is amazing, why not just try? And if you fail, you try. Just don't give up. I know it's easier said than done because I almost gave up earlier on. It still looks a bit wonky, but so he darkened the inside of the eyes. It's all about patience, right? Have patience and trust the process. And use the right pencils as well. So this is live drawing on my platform. And on my platform, guys, it's a safe space. It's a positive space. I like to share my real life moments. And this is part of it. So if it's something you're interested in, you can always click the subscribe button. You're welcome to join my tribe, join my family, and we're kind on this space. We're positive on this space. So if you're into kindness and positivity, you can click the subscribe button and turn on your post notification, because I tend to do very spontaneous stuff on my platform. I don't like it being planned. So if that's something you're interested in, subscribe and be a part of my family. So the next thing he does is he does more with the 7B. So he goes in with this 7B pencil and he carries on. I don't know if anyone is following along, or have you done this before? Have you seen it on Facebook? Because I saw this on Facebook yesterday, guys. I saw this and quite a few other ones on how to draw the ear, how to draw the nose, the mouth, the face, and everything. So I'm going to do individual body parts. and then maybe one day I can look back and see how far I've gone with this sketching. I was actually going to do this on my sketching Facebook, guys, because of apparently because of algorithm. I was actually going to do it on there, but I have very little beautiful subscribers on there, and it won't let me go live. And I just want to do it live. As something I find interesting about when you do something live and people follow along, I think it's much better than when you kind of cram everything into like a 1 minute reel, because 1 minute reels they may skip some just to fit in as much as possible. And if you're new to sketching like me, I want to see the entire process, just like bird watchers and people that kind of watch train spotters. They don't want like a fast forward version of stuff like that. They want to see it you know in real time. So yeah, then he did the outer lead as well. Wait, have I stopped there? Yeah, there. So he does the outer lead. So with the same 7B pencil, I'll go in and darken the outer lead. Guys, when I actually started doing this last year, I used to sketch every day. But I don't know why I stopped. But I think now I'm going to try and start sketching as much as possible, because I think that helps train my hands and my mind and my eyes more. They say practice make perfect, right? So I think I'm gonna have to start doing maybe 3 times a week. I used to do this like when I come home from school. I used to do this quite a lot then, and then I just stopped. And I suppose that's why I say sketching is a therapy. It's very therapeutic. After a long day of learning, you just want to come home and do something that when you look at it, you're like proud. And that's what I do when I see my sketches, because I tend to put them up on my freezer, on my fridge for a while till I sketch the next thing. So on my fridge now, I've got lots of my old sketches. I've got Jerry from Tom and Jerry. I've got the 2 sketches that I did live. I've got that on there as well. So this is where he is now. And then he darkens. That was so quick. And then after doing that, let's see what he does next. So he uses the same pencil to darken inside the iris, so the 7B, and then he uses his blending stump. So I'm just going to go in with 7B in here. Shade and then blend. So I've not got a blending stump, so I normally use like cotton board or tissue paper. Hi guys, I can see the messages though, but it's just I'm focused on here, so I'm sorry if I'm not replying to anyone's message. Oh, let me not overdo it. So he did this. It is a he, right? Because the other one that I was doing on Saturday, I kept calling a he, and then I saw the nail polish and I was like, oh, it's a she that was copying from. And then he uses so I'm going to use a cotton board, another clean cotton board, to smudge, because that's what he did. So if you don't have a blending stump, I think cotton board helps as well, because that's what I've been using, and it certainly does the job. Just have to be very careful with it, I think. Hopefully this thing comes out very realistic. I'll be so proud of myself if it comes out just a little bit like the person that I'm copying from. Is there anyone that is like actually sketching along, or you just watching? And where you watching from? So apparently this is 5 easy steps to drawing a realistic eyes, and I am going to use my lifestyle channel here to like share more, because I'm unable to do it on my sketching channel. That I had to set up in a sketching channel because apparently the algorithm you have to like, but I'm unable to like do my live there, and I really want to do this live so that you guys can see the ups and the downs and take a moral to the whole sketch is resilience. Never give up on anything you want to do. If you fall, it's okay to make mistakes, and hopefully you guys watching this would, yeah. So I think this was what he did. So I've used a cotton board to, I improvised, and then the next thing he does is, okay, so he also blends in the leads here, but I don't know if he used the same. Hold on. So let's just watch back again. I'm trying to watch back again, see what he did. So okay, so he just blended that in. So I'm just going to use the same cutting board and just blend. I don't know if I'm blending it right still. I think if it's not right, I can always just use my pseudo gum and just dab. That's one thing I like about this one. You can just do soft dabs like this and just continue. Just going to use this to blend in here. I don't know if it's looking real already. I don't know. Oops, I'm using the wrong one. Okay, so after that, what did he do next? Don't draw your eye. Are you kidding me? So go back. So he basically just kept doing this. I think he probably blended here out as well. Oh guys, I don't know. You can see some like rogue shading here. So is there anyone that is into art that can tell me if I'm doing anything wrong here? So I think after this he goes to the eye. Oh no, he actually did some. What was the thing he just did now? So I'm actually copying from someone on Facebook. Oh, he just goes so quick. And then he uses this to start making maybe blackish things. But he's so quick with it. Oh, Christ. How am I supposed to know what he did? Oh, he did it so quick. Guys, he did it so quick. I don't know what I'm meant to do now. So I'm trying to do a realistic eyes. So I think he just kept shading this reflection here. Just lightly. And then he did some weird... He did some weird stuff. Oh, now I'm sorry. You know what? I'm just going to leave that for now. Because he kind of like gave it some kind of like spots. I don't know what it is he did, and I don't want to spoil this. I have no idea what he did. I'm just going to leave it like this for now, guys. And then he goes in to do the eyelashes. So he's going to show us how to do eyelashes now. And I think he's still using the 7B. So he goes in like so, and then out like so. I'm not meant to make it damn. He does that, and then he goes back again. So it's meant to be one stroke, but I'm so nervous doing this. Oh, it's meant to be one stroke. How did I know I was going to do that? Guys, I need to just erase. I just need to erase a bit. So it's meant to be easy strokes. he did another one. Oh, great. The one he did wasn't this though. Can't really take it off, can I? Just gonna leave it like that. And then he goes here. Does one there. And then he does a small one here. God, these things don't look right. And then he does another one here. Oh, damn. I'm not doing a good job, am I? Just doesn't look right. Okay, so when he does that, he then goes down and does another one, and then goes down and does another one. Oh Christ, I'm not doing this right, am I? So he goes down and does another one. Christ, this eyebrow looks dodgy. Looks very dodgy. And then he goes here. And does another one like that. Oh, I'm not doing it right. I'm just not doing it right. Because he's so quick. Okay, so he does kind of like... It's just so hard. Oh. I think I've destroyed his eyelashes, guys, but we'll see. Let's see what he does next. So I think he starts to fill in more. Guys, it's really, really hard. I thought this was going to be so easy. I really thought this was going to be really easy, guys. Oh! This is really hard. Guys, I'm not doing this right. But I just... literally not doing it right. I don't know what he's doing. I think right now I'm just freestyling this eye thing. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Guys, it's so wrong. It's so wrong. So wrong. I don't know if he actually shaded the eyebrows as well. Sorry, the eyelashes. And now he's jumped to the down. How can I even do the down when I haven't succeeded with the up? Just going with the winds now. Guys, I'm just going with the wind. I'm just trying to make sure the lashes isn't like, what do they call it? Oh, like single strokes, but this lashes needs mascara. Guys, it's just not right, but anyway, at least I tried. See, that's why sometimes I wish someone could do it live, so some people like me can learn, because I've just destroyed my eye. Literally destroyed it. I've literally destroyed this eyebrow, guys. Eyelashes. Let's just assume this girl is wearing mascara, so I'm just gonna go in and give her some darkness here. So wrong. So wrong, guys. Sorry I failed. This hack isn't as easy as I thought it to be. So then it goes back down this way. And it goes like this. And it goes like this. And I think he then goes in and shades it. I swear he also shaded this one as well. It feels like his is a bit darker. So after doing that, what did he go and do now? So after doing all that, oh, damn, he actually did it underneath the, are you kidding me? He actually did it underneath. He did it underneath the line. So I'm just gonna, oh, he did it underneath the line, guys. So I'm just gonna go back here like this and use my 2B pencil and trace back underneath here, because the underline lashes doesn't fall on that line, but I didn't see that until when he was done. No matter how much you watch this before you start, I don't know, something just keeps popping out. So I'm just drawing back this line. Yep. It actually does look like an eye, not the perfect one, but now I can actually see. I don't know, what do you guys think? Oh, there's like all this stray, what do they call it? What do you call it? Stray hairs in here. Just gonna do this. Because you don't see hairs growing inside your eye, do you? So I have to go back and do this like this. And he used a 2B pencil for that bit. So I'm just going to redo it. Can actually see the eyes now, guys. So he said there shouldn't be any whiteness in the eye, so so 7B. It's too perfect. How did this thing just disappear that quick like that? Oh, new is too perfect. So I'm just going to use this 7B because I'm going to blend. Mine feels so structured in a bad way. So I was so quick with this. So I have to blend this out because I can't see his lines like this. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have gone dark with this because his is very faint. First attempt. I'm not impressed with this, but I think if I was to do it again, I would do it better because, like I said, I didn't do no trial run. So I think I get the hang of it now. I just need to learn how to do eyelashes or whatever you call this. I just need to go and practice how to do that separate. So I'm not quite there. Still can't draw the eye perfect, but I'm hoping there's. I know he did some freckles here, kind of like, but he doesn't explain how he did it. Doesn't explain how he did all this. Like I can see like some like imperfect stuff here, but he doesn't explain how he did it. So I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Absolutely have no idea what I'm doing here. I know he blended quite a lot, so I think it's just all about blending. What do you guys think though? Does it look real? Let me just step away a bit and look. What does it look like? Can you guys see the eyes? Does it look like a real eye? I don't know, I'm not really impressed with it. Is that the end? Also, he uses erased little lines to make the skin texture. So after this, he erased little lines, but he used the pencil kind of eraser. That's where I'm stuck, guys, because I don't think this eraser can actually do that. So basically it's just erasing little lines. How am I even going to do it when I haven't succeeded in finishing the other one? So over here. Okay. Okay, so here is where he says erase little lines. So I'm just gonna he did some over here, kind of like This doesn't look right, man. I don't know if it looks realistic, guys. That's what it looks like. Does it look real? Not really impressed with it, and because I'm not quite there with what he did here. Did he kind of just do shooting star? Kind of like, because I can see some lines here, but I don't know what he did. I have no idea what he did here, because he didn't really show that much of it. I'm thinking maybe he just did. So there's this hack is not easy, but I think there's an illusion there of the eyes being realistic, but I can't see it. Maybe you guys can see it from there, but I can't, and I'm not impressed with this. But this is my first attempt, guys, so then I really do need the pencil kind of eraser, because you need that to be able to get into thin lines like this without erasing everything completely. I'm just using the tip of this. This is just a regular pencil. So this is supposed to be a realistic eye, but I'm not impressed with it. And what else? Okay, so he goes back in again, and then he uses this to darken him. And then he does the same in here as well. So he does that, and then he goes back and just kind of like gives it a mascara. Hi guys, so I'm actually doing a hack. Apparently you can draw a realistic eye in 5 steps. Apparently it's meant to be easy, but wasn't easy for me guys. But this was my first attempt. And then what else did he do? And then he gives the girl a crease, and then I think that's it. And that's it. Guys, I'm not really impressed with this, but it's supposed to be a realistic eye. Does it look realistic to you guys? I think I'm probably going to try this again, but right now I'm not impressed with it. But I gave it my all. So apparently it's meant to be 5 easy steps to drawing a realistic eyes. So what do you guys think? You can leave a comment and rate what you think I scored. I feel not impressed with this, so I used the Feeble Castle 2B pencil and 7B pencil for this sketch. I got it from Amazon. I used Feeble Castle eraser. I used the normal kind of pencil eraser as well. I tried to use the lid of my sharpener to get the half, or is it the football shape? It didn't work, and this is the pencil sharpener that I normally use. I got this from Amazon as well. All these things I actually get from Amazon. So that's my attempt to do this realistic eye, guys, and maybe in future I'll go back again and I'll try it. So let me just sign my name. So at Sketching with Sasha, I do have like a sketching YouTube channel, but it's so little that I couldn't do the lives on there, so that's why I came on my lifestyle channel. So what do you guys think? Did you follow along? Have you done this realistic eye before? Are you a artist, and can you give me tips? What did I do wrong? I think it's not as perfect, but I don't know. There's always room for improvement. And today's date is the... I like to write the date to remind me of when I actually did the sketch. 9/9/25. So that's it, guys. That's my attempt. And if you fancy being a part of my tribe, you can click the subscribe button. It's free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and come and join my tribe on there. I do spontaneous lives. I share my real life moments. My space is about positivity as well. So if you're looking for a positive space, and I do quite a lot of hacks and shortcuts and challenge myself to eat things that I would not normally eat, or to push myself to do very hard stuff, like doing this so-called realistic eye that doesn't look realistic to me, but it's a good attempt. So you can always subscribe to my channel and come and be a part of my family, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And you can also turn on your post notification button, so whenever I do a spontaneous live like this, you guys will get a notification on how me doing it. Or if you want to join, I feel really not impressed with this, so I'm just going to wrap up now, and I will try another thing. I am doing body parts. I'll be doing eyes, nose, ear, all live. So I'm not going to be doing a trial run before coming on here. I will do it live and learn. Hopefully we all learn together. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your comments, and thank you for your support. See you guys. Bye.